Hello everyone and welcome back again to this module of product management. In this one, we are going to be talking about requirements gathering. Two words, requirements and gathering. Requirements. So what are requirements? Requirements is nothing but a list of things that has to be done in order to build something. Simple. Now what you build can be different. Sometimes you will want to build a software. Sometimes you'll want to build a house, or sometimes you just want to build a small little product. These are things that you want to build, but in order to build them, you need to know what you're going to build, and that's where requirements come into the picture. Requirements gathering is one of the most crucial steps in building anything, especially softwares. When it's done right, you will have a good understanding between all the players, whether it's your engineers, it's your business analyst, and people who are just wanting to build something. They know exactly what they want to build and they're all on the same page. Imagine that you want to build a house, but you have never documented or exactly written what that house is going to be. Your definition of what constitutes a house might be different from someone else. And this is where miscommunication happens. So, for those who are very new to software development and product management, requirements gathering is the first and the most crucial step in building anything new and fantastic. So, that's one. The other aspect is gathering. Now, when you say gathering, all you're doing is collecting them. The way that you will collect requirements is with the person who's initiating the request. Usually, these are business experts or even someone who has identified a problem in the market. These requirements are going to be based on these three key things, and they're not going to change no matter what kind of product you build. Number one is the cost. Whether it's money or the investment of time and engineering that's put in, it all equates to the cost of building something. So the first consideration is always going to be on cost. What is it going to cost you? The second consideration is going to be on time, because time also equates money. So how long is it going to take for you to build something? Usually when people are building like softwares or any other products, they generally have a launch date in mind. The earlier the better, because you don't want to wait too long and the market conditions change and then you are late and behind the curve. So the second big consideration is always time. The third thing in requirement gathering is about the specifics, which are the features, or the, in simple words, is the contents. What are we exactly building? And that's where the discipline and the rigor of documentation and really writing it in simple terms so that everybody can understand comes into picture. That's the other half of requirements gathering. With that in mind, let's take a simple example of someone trying to build a pizza ordering app. I love pizza, so we're going to take an example of this. Now, when you're trying to order a pizza, remember you're making an app that is going to help you order a delicious pizza right at your doorstep. So what are going to be the constituents, or how do you communicate that building of such an app to your engineers, or even if you are the engineers, how will you kind of go out about building it? So the first thing that is going to be of importance is that as a hungry customer, you want to order pizza online. That's the basic goal. In product management and agile terms, sometimes you'll call it as a user story. Now, the main thing is, what is your definition of finish when you get there? What is it going to look like? What's that requirement looking like? Now, the home page displays a prominent order now button. So when you as a user, as a hungry customer, click order now, you're directed to a menu page with pizza options. You can then select the type of pizza that you want with the size, the toppings, and the choice of your crust. You can then add your pizza to the cart, which is my cart, review your order, and then it gives you the total cost and all the other delivery charges and including taxes, all those other things are included in that. Then you proceed to checkout with your delivery address and payment information. You receive your order confirmation via email with details of your order, and also you would want to give an estimated delivery time that is being displayed at the checkout process. Now you also want to give the ability to track, because everybody gets super hungry with their pizzas. They get super hungry and they want to know when their pizza is coming. So you do want to give them that ability to check where their order is, and that's where the track progress comes into picture. Now this is basically a user story, effectively outlines the user's goal, which is ordering a pizza online, and then the reasons behind it, convenience and deliciousness. The acceptance criteria is what specifies exactly the detailed functionality required to meet the user's needs, ensuring that there is a clear and complete understanding of the feature. I really hope that this example was useful to you and you really understood what a requirements gathering is all. Now go ahead and order that favorite pizza of yours from your favorite, or you know what, actually don't do that. What you can do is leave the comments below whether you like this video. I'd love to hear from you. What are your thoughts on requirement gathering? Thank you so much. Please leave a comment below and we'd love to hear from you about the feedback for this video.